Food is, as all of you know, the biggest consumption category in India with 31% of consumers' wallet expenditure. The overall expenditure on food is growing. It's in restaurant, it's in retail. You go anywhere, the food is selling more and more. Today we are at about 181 billion euros. We are going to touch 225 billion euros by 2020. So you can imagine the speed at which the food consumption and food expenditure is going up. Domestically, the spending on food in India is close to 21% of India's GDP. And it's a huge number. It's growing at over 8% and it's likely to grow at over 8% in the next few years as well. The overall processing of food in this country is about 3%. And just to put it in perspective, countries like Thailand, Philippines, and United States of America process over 70% of the agri-perishable commodities which they have. Every year as a country, we are facing 50,000 crores of perishable commodities. However, the situation is not so bad. The government of India, along with the entrepreneurs, is actually working on how to increase this consumption of food processing and how to bring this wastage down. The data which the Ministry of Food Processing has now presented is in next few years, we are going to touch 20% of the food processing. We will still be scratching the surface, but this is actually taking the number to more than triple from what it is today. Samir talked about employment a bit. Food processing as a whole, once we reach this 6% to 20% food processing, would be looking at a direct employment of 2.8 million and an indirect employment of 7.4 million. So every million rupees which you spend in food processing, you get 1 direct employment and 8 indirect employment. Everyone from a small kiosk till a big restaurant will need to either take a registration or a license. Now, when you were to take a license, there is a huge list of items which is covered under what we call good manufacturing practices and good hygiene practices, which each of these locations will have to follow. Every restaurant, whatever ingredients you use, will have to be analyzed in a quality lab every year. Twice a year actually, not even once in a year. Twice a year it has to be done. All the companies which run their point of sales material will have to get everything analyzed as per, there won't be a one master license, so to say. Every unit will have to take its own license. The second issue which I thought I could bring to your notice is the issue pertaining to the new Goods and Services Tax Act which is going to come in. You will have to be very careful in watching, is the total comprehensive tax going up or coming down. Wherever you feel that the tax could go up, I think it's time, if you're not already doing it, to make proper representations to the government. The chambers are there to help. Vicky would be more than happy to take your cause across. One of the questions which I will put before you is the industry taking steps to really take it to the levels which the speakers have talked about? It's good that we will grow at 25% every year. Is the supply chain going to support that? The restaurant industry is poised to grow at an astonishing pace. 20 million rail passengers, 300,000 air passengers, people traveling on 228 national and state highways, universities, hospitals, weekend footfall of over 10,000 every mall. I think this industry is a place which is well and truly poised for growth, and you are in the land of opportunity.